So today we're going to talk a bit about travel, and I'm going to give you my 10 travel tips that I usually always use when traveling. So I have everything written down here on this notepad, and I'm basically going to go through them, explain a bit why you should do that or why you shouldn't do that. My first tip would be to always have a carry-on pack with essentials with you on board. So that in case your suitcase goes missing, you don't have to worry about buying stuff in the place in the destination you are going to. So yeah, very important. And plus, I will always recommend to always have your medicine with you on board as well, because if there is an emergency and you need those medicine and that they are in your suitcase, in the booth of the plane, you won't be able to use it. So always have your medicine. My second tip will be to learn some sentences or words in the language of the destination you're going to. That's very important to first enjoy your trip and be able to understand a bit the local citizen there. I will add that it's very important to learn a bit about the customs of the country, because sometimes they are not the same as your own country, and it's sometimes bad to do things that you do in your country that you don't want to do in your destination that you're going to. The third tip I will give you is try to eat as local as possible. If you don't want to spend a lot of money on food, if you try to find food from your local country in your travel destination, it's a bit harder to find first, and it's a lot expensive. And yeah, and local food are good usually, so try to go for the local food. My fourth tip will be to always have cash with you. It's very important because you never know when you may need it. Sometimes places don't accept cards and you need the cash to pay what you bought. Tip number 5 is to make a list of the tourist attractions that you want to do there, or the shops you want to go to. This will show that you're organized and will save time for you to do all the things at your destination. Tip number 6 will be to always have copies of your important documents, as passport, ID cards, or any other important document you may have on you. Always have a copy of it, because if you lose the original, you will always have those. Tip number 7 will be to always stay hydrated and keep moving inside the plane during the flight. It's very important so that you don't create diseases or have bad health issues afterwards. Tip number 8 will be to always have your name, address, and phone number written on a paper inside your suitcase, because if it goes missing or someone finds it, they can call you or even email you if you put your email in it, and bring it back to you with your address. Tip number 9, try to arrive early at the airport before your flight. It's very important because you have to go through so many different places before you get to the boarding gate. I usually try to arrive 2 hours early. It may seem a lot, but it's what you need to go through security check and everything else. Make sure you don't have any prohibited items with you. You may forget you have them, so check your bags. Also, it's very important that you check the weight of your suitcases, even your carry-on or your handbag, to not be over the allowed weight of the company. My 10th and final tip will be to be very careful about your very expensive items or even jewelry, camera tech and everything in certain destinations, like for example Rio in Brazil, because those are usually stolen by the local people. To end this video on a good note, I want to share one of my favorite things that I do when I travel. it is to buy a disposable camera and keep it with you, always in your handbag or with you when you do touristy things, because you take pictures with it but you don't remember, usually you don't remember it, and when you come back home you develop the photos and you find great memories to share with all your friends. So those were my 10 travel tips for you guys. I hope you enjoy them and that they will be useful for you. In a future video, I want to show you my travel essentials that I bring with me in my carry-on for long flights or short flights. Tell me if you want this. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and I will know and I will do that video for you guys. For now, I will say back to you and I will see you in my next video. Bye!